What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Senchou,
I go by the name of Tumah.
and this is the first episode of A Shared Seat.
Yeah, we here.
Yeah, we is. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm inspired. I'm motivated.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good day. It's a good
It's an
time. to be
amazing day.
alive. I wanted to start the show off real good with a little bit of motivation and inspiration.
Some positivity for
So a
everybody.
little positivity. I don't know
Sure.
how positive it is, but I hope it rings true for somebody. So
Okay.
this is out of the book called The Tao Te Ching from Lao Tzu.
Okay.
It's an ancient tablet type book, not really a tablet, but ancient scrolls that get passed down in history, and it's still meaningful stuff. So this is the quote I want to share with y'all. It's going. It says this: "Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength, but mastering yourself is true power." How about that one?
Deep.
So master yourself, know yourself. Like
Mhm.
you know the temples and all these places they always say know thyself. I think that's important. A lot of people don't know who
Huge.
they are, and the more you
Yes.
know yourself, the more you know the world around you.
Yo, when it comes to knowing yourself, that means truly be in tune with you. Know emotions you're going through. Know how to express it to somebody. Know how you're feeling in the moment. Know when you're inspired and how to spread that energy. Know when you're not feeling well and know how not to spread that energy. Truly know who you are. Your true essence of being. When you're right with yourself, you can help others.
Right. Know your triggers. Triggers. Know what
Huge.
makes you and know what makes you get on the edge too.
Mhm.
It's important. I mean,
Emotional intelligence.
yeah, emotional intelligence.
Emotional intelligence.
Yeah. Now we're about to be a book club. If you know anything about emotional intelligence, if you don't know anything about emotional intelligence, go online and Google emotional intelligence. It'll help you in life. And with that being said, who's somebody that's inspirational to you?
My grandparents. And, hold on, first and foremost, I have to shout out to my grandfather. It's his birthday today, March 4th. Shout out to the world boss, my grandfather.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would say my grandparents. They've been there for me since day one. They've always pushed me and inspired me in certain ways, pushed me through my college, helped raise my family and many other people in life. They have a huge say and influence in things that I do. So I would say
as they should.
I would say my grandparents.
No doubt. Grandpa, like if you got real good grandparents, that's like a cheat code.
Like, that's a big fact.
Yeah.
Like, look at it like this. Today's my grandfather's birthday, and I think that because of him, I'm a great conversationalist. Like, I know how to talk to people because growing up, I always seen him talking to people, them loving him for who he is, him expressing himself and talking to them. And
your grandfather is cool as shit.
Yeah.
He is cool as shit.
So. He's and it's just interesting. He's went through generations of people that have met him and gotten to talk to him, and they're very inspired by him. I could go out somewhere 15 minutes and go, yo, this is my grandfather. Yo, that's your grandfather? Love him.
Yeah, I can imagine. You seem like an old player, old hard-working man as well.
Yes, very is. My family from Jamaica, so they work really hard. But,
shout out to Jamaica.
Shout out.
Shout out to Jamaica.
So, yeah, through him, through my mom, down to me, I think he instilled greatness through that conversation.
Right. Shout out to Grandpa.
Yeah. What about you? Who's the number? Who influences you?
And my influence, I would have to say my influences would be my kids. And
who inspired? They inspire you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, good, bad, or indifferent, my kids can get me to do pretty much anything in the world. Okay. So, outside
of family, outside of them, who would you say inspires you? Because I have somebody outside of them who inspires me as well.
Outside of...
Like my family.
Outside of my family, who inspires me? Outside of my family or my kids?
I'll say outside your kids.
Outside of my kids, I'm also inspired by my aunt, my grandmother's sister. Because my grandmother had a crazy story, like just, coming from the South, bringing her brothers and sisters up here. And my aunt, her sister, coming with her and just making a way for our family to be a staple up in the North.
Nice from the South.
Our culture is, us as black people, shout out to Jamaica, but we're all black people. We have a matriarchal culture.
Yes,
We got
very
love
true.
for the fathers because they carry on our backs, but we as black people, mothers are the ones who held everything together in society. So don't go with the bravado of men run everything. Nah, it don't really run like that. Any man will tell you the woman run things like they say happy wife, happy life.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Well, happy man is God's plan. And God's plan is God, man, and woman. So that's how we balance and work together. So
Okay.
but like the mothers, the women, shout out to the women in the culture.
Shout out to all the women.
Yeah.
Shout out to our mothers, grandmothers, aunties, sisters,
Aunties,
everybody.
all that. You know what I mean? But let me go back to Jamaica real quick. You know what I
What's
mean?
up? Oh shit!
Shout
Shout out
out
to the land.
Shout out to the land, but shout out to Bob Marley.
Yes, yo.
Finally,
Shout outs to Bob.
finally winning the Grammy. You know, I mean, I didn't know he didn't win the Grammys, but it's also crazy that out of all the music, the new artists that's doing their thing, somebody that's been dead for over 40, 50 years, you say,
Yeah, 40 some odd years.
his buddy
is winning a Grammy right now versus people who are alive. Shout out to World Boss too, Vibes Cartel.
Boss.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
he was one of the people
I'm
out there, Shensia, a couple other people. But it just goes to show Bob Marley, the people still love his music. His music really matters.
Yeah.
Maybe, because it had a message in it, no disrespect to the other artists. But the man has been dead for 40 some odd years and he just won his first Grammy.
Right.
With music that he hasn't released any new music since then.
Right. That says something.
Says something huge.
Like the studios got better and bigger and broader and better sound, but it's still that old sound, that old format, that old magic that's getting Grammys to this day. So how about this? I do it better. I challenge all you, not just reggae artists, all you artists, to go and listen to some Bob Marley work. Yes. Right? You want to have this is the cheat code. I'm telling you, I knew the cheat code my whole life, but I didn't want to tell nobody because they come with the money. But I'm gonna tell the cheat code right here on the share seat. The cheat code is to listen to some Bob Marley, feel the energy, and make something replicate of that. Mm-hmm. Don't steal his stuff because people just steal and remake it. Nah, feel his vibe. Listen to the message. Listen to the message of that specific song and make a song with that same message. Guarantee it's gonna pop. Guarantee everybody gonna love it. They'll play your stuff at the mall. They'll play it in the radio station. They'll play it in the elevators. Mm-hmm. You'll be successful if you provide the same message that Bob was giving, which is peace, love, and righteousness.
Unity of man.
That's it.
Yeah, man, come on. Because at the end of the day, we all need each other.
That's a fact.
We don't need to be killing each other.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect to...
No, all the disrespect to the kill. What? My bad.
Nah.
I thought you were talking about the drill shit.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to go with.
No. Let's make it clear, okay? Drill is rap. Drill is definitely rap. But drill is not hip-hop, okay? I'm saying it again. Drill is rap. Like you are rapping because, like we said before, you know what rap stands for.
Rhythm and poetry.
Rhythm and poetry. If you didn't know, there's R&B,
rhythm and blues.
And then there's R.A.P., rhythm and poetry. That's a poem to a beat. So yes, you are using a rhyme format or a poetry format of a ballad or a sonnet, whatever, with a beat. So what you're saying, but the shit you're saying is not hip-hop.
No.
It's not hip-hop. No. It's just rap. Hip-hop is about building. Yeah,
it's not about destruction. It's not about destroying.
It's about knowing that we come from poverty or not the best situations, and we're celebrating us being alive while we're striving. That's hip-hop. That's the culture. There's nothing about killing each other helpful to any culture. Okay? Let's get that clear and present. Okay, so rap, yeah, I'm with you. Get your coins and all that you're gonna do, but know what's going on out here.
Yo, I just don't like how they use these young and up and coming artists who do make drill music to propagate it to the masses, and everybody thinks that's okay. And then when these artists do get to that platform of having the money and the power, in a sense of power, their music is not the same, and they have to go back to continue making that same destructive music, because if they try to switch it up, people's not going to listen to them.
I agree.
You know, but we also have to push that we want to have music with substance, because it does exist now. People just don't listen to it.
Right. I love hearing like new artists, like when my homies got the music in the car and there's something I didn't hear. Like, who's that? All right, yeah, let me download that real quick, because I don't want my ear to become an antique. After a certain age, you stop looking for new music, because it's like, all right, nah, this new stuff. I can hear 10 songs right now, and I can't tell who's who, because their voice sound the same, their cadence sound the same. It's really hard to.
Very true. And also on top of that, I will say, don't be afraid to expand your musical taste.
Right.
You do not have to just listen to hip hop all the time, rap all the time. Right. You know what I'm saying? There's good country music, there's good pop music, there's good rock music, there's K-pop, there's a whole bunch of different genres. Right. You just gotta listen to it. Give it a chance. You might like it.
I don't like rap no more. Like,
that's tough. I feel you, because rap, for the most part, is going back to what Nas said many years ago. Hip hop is dead.
Yeah.
For the most part, yes, it is.
It was amazing understanding why he said it. I like the nigga album way better.
They say we N-I-double-G-E-R.
I can't even find
much
that no
more.
Now. I gotta,
so much to ignore. The obvious.
You got the CD, they not even let you download.
I got that shit.
Type shit.
Fried chicken. Fried chicken.
Yo, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, Nas violated on the album.
Yeah. But even in that, even you talking your shit, you still giving some food for thought. You build it, like, and hearing stuff like that make you want to reach for higher understandings or higher levels of understanding. But when you hearing, I spent the block and then the block with the op and the op and the pop, like, it makes you,
from every new artist that comes out. What does that do to your brain? What does it do to your brain? Let's be honest and real. If every artist you listen to is talking about murder, kill, rape, fuck your sister, fuck your brother, fuck your sister, not in the sense of fuck them, but kill them, you know, who gives a fuck about their well-being and all that, you will step outside and look at the world the same way.
Right. As adults, we understand art imitates life.
Yes.
Right. And I get that. But when you got younger kids or people who don't appreciate or know how to separate the music from the artist, some of these young kids who don't got fully developed frontal lobes, they start letting their life be imitated of the art.
You know, so that's deep that you even say that. I'm sorry to cut you. Do you know what age males' frontal lobes fully develop at?
It gotta be like 52 now. Nigga, I was doing stupid shit for a bit. Nah, but I think it's like in the 20s.
25.
Type shit. Makes
so
sense.
in essence, that means you are still a child in the way you think until you turn 25.
How about this? Most people are emotionally between 8 and 12.
Yep, that's a fact. Especially now, it's worse.
And especially now. And I think there's little kids that stuck on their phones and now they're addicted to. That's a whole nother thing. But yeah, so now you got these people and these young artists that haven't had the experience of life to understand. Life words are life, and you can speak things into existence. Rest in peace to Pac. Rest in peace to Big. You can speak these things into existence because there's power in the tongue.
Right. Pause. So, very much power in the word.
So
power
you gotta be conscious of this. But if you do it before you know that you're not supposed to do it, you know what I mean? It's done. So now these younger kids are listening to it, and now they're enjoying the moment. I'm not gonna lie. When I was young and 50 dropped, Get Rich or Die Trying, man. Shout out to
many.
When Jeezy dropped Motivation 101, listen. If y'all from my area, y'all know.
Y'all know what time it is.
Y'all know what's going on.
That was heat. That was heat.
And
But also on the same token, yeah, I'm not saying. But guess what that also did to our minds at that age? Guess what it did to a generation of young black men on the same token? We have to be able to admit that yes, it was great music, but it also made us want to stand on the corner and sell some fucking rocks. It made us want to sell weed.
We went to the club and what up, blood? Oh, what up, cuz? We were fighting in the club.
Because gangs, everybody rep the whole different.
It's not just the gangs. I mean, we're not going.
It's deeper than that.
Because I feel like we need organization. We need leadership, and some gangs provide that. Gangs doing the right things for the right reason, even though you shouldn't be called gangs at all. I mean, that's how they trip you up anyway. But I believe that I believe that we need guidance, and it's bigger than what was said in the music. It's the energy, it's the frequency
that it brings to people.
That's what I'm saying. That it exudes,
makes you want to slap. Yo, this music makes you want to slap the shit out of somebody.
Right. Like, why does it do that? Like, think about it. We got chakras in our bodies. I don't know if y'all know what chakras is. Maybe we'll put on but we're just a spiritual beings having physical experience. So
our spirit is driving the car. Your life is the car.
Right. And understand that invisible spirit holds weight. I think it's like 21 grams. So the soul has a weight to it.
Yes, it does.
So that means it's actually something. So with that being said, know that there's things that's not in this physical realm that can affect the soul and the physical. For example, you can't see air, but you need it to live.
Facts.
You can't see certain gases, but if you breathe too much of it, you're going to die.
Yep.
Right? So there's things that can affect your spiritual body without you even touching it. Because one thing about music, when it hits you feel no pain. It's the only thing you ingest without eating it, drinking it, it goes directly to the spirit.
Look at it like this. Whenever you're feeling a certain mood, guess what? You listen to a certain type of music.
Right, because it resonates to you.
Touches my soul.
Right. Now, certain songs with certain frequencies or at certain notes, this note resonates to the lower chakra. This note resonates to the higher chakra.
Mm-hmm.
This note resonates to the heart chakra. So if I want to make a heartfelt song, I'll play it in this note. If I want to make a political charging song, I'll put it in this note because it resonates to the throat chakra. The throat chakra makes you want to talk. So, but these are the sciences
to it, levels.
Right. Complexity. Some people just make music and don't even know
what they're tapping into.
Right. Right. Others know very well what they're tapping into. Mm-hmm. So it's all about being conscious in that, right? And it's hard to tell a young dude that just made $1 million off the corner that how he's saying what he's saying is wrong. So I can't knock any black man or any man anywhere doing what they got to do.
I'll never knock that, but I will knock the companies.
The companies pay to do that. They know what they're doing.
They're using it against us on the same. Yeah, they're using it against us at the same time because they know the message, how deep the frequencies, and what it will do to the masses, and they push it. By using that naivety of the artist.
How often do you help your enemies?
I mean,
right.
Well, technically, we help them every day if that's the case.
Right, but they know that we're their enemies, so they're going to help us kill ourselves and say thank you, and we're going to thank them. Thank you for taking my money out of my subscription this month. Thank you, I needed that
for helping me to kill myself.
Mm-hmm.
They figured that out. We have to figure that out as a people on a grand scale, and then shit'll change.
Listen, it is crazy because it's 2025. Listen, bring up this the video of people falling for their own trap. in the 1980s something, right? What exactly happened? We're gonna watch it. You have to watch it with us. Matter of fact, we pull it up right here on my phone. In the 80s,
1985, the FBI set up a sting to catch wanted criminals, by mailing them tickets to a football game. What was it? I think it was the Bengals versus the Redskins.
Bengals
Guess
versus
what?
the Redskins.
Over 100 wanted criminals showed up.
Dummies.
And got arrested by the FBI.
Why? Because they love this.
Just to get a fucking free football ticket.
Here you go.
I received a letter from you for a brunch on December 15th. Did it say that you had won 2 complimentary tickets to the Redskins and Cincinnati Bengals game? Yes, sir. Congratulations.
This thing was set up at a Washington, D.C. hotel. The suspects arrived thinking they were attending an SAUCY celebration before the game. Those who showed up were excited to be there and to go to the game.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, we're in it. We're
so happy. So happy. Even went with their family.
Crazy. Cheerleaders and even mascots were used so the agents could blend in. Once the suspects arrived and confirmed their identities, the agents led them to a conference room. And once they were settled into the room, the SWAT team would burst in through the door and arrest them.
We really have a big surprise for you today. Everybody's under arrest. Put your hands on your head.
Get out! Get out, stupid!
People who were on the FBI's top 10 most wanted list. That day, over 100 criminals were arrested, making this one of the most successful and creative sting operations in FBI history.
Why are they this creative these days? I feel like they're so stupid now.
You heard this nigga said,
what happened to the game?
You are the game, and you lost.
No.
You lost.
How were you that smart to not get caught, but that stupid to ask that question when you got caught?
Yeah, see. This is what we're saying, and this goes to music. You are walking into your own demise.
Yeah, literally.
And see, and
not realizing what you're doing.
Yeah, and some of y'all know it, and they don't care. And not only you walking into demise, also you're sending other people's kids with you.
And that's for shame, you bastard. It's for shame.
And once again, I'm not knocking nobody to do what you got to do to maintain life and support your children and your family. Cool. But there's this thing called integrity. We don't say it a lot. You know what I mean? I ain't nobody. I'm far from perfect. My name Tumah. My last name is Self. Call me Two for sure. Okay? But, come on, man. It's bigger than Nino Brown. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion.
In my opinion. If y'all don't know that reference, check out New Jack City.
No, you saying?
Check out New Jack City. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all watching caught that, but definitely check out New Jack if you haven't seen it.
What's going on, everybody? We just want to take a second to highlight some of our sponsors.
Smoke by Asia, where you can get premium smoking accessories and information on live green events, as well as the Red Door Creative Space.
Yeah, if you're looking for a place to host your next creative venture, make sure you check out their automated booking site at trdcreativespace.com.
Peace. Is it that time?
Is it that time?
It might be that time.
It may be that time. You know what?
Just have to give ourselves a round of applause because this was our first episode. You know, please tune into some more. And thank you for tuning in right now. We got a lot of stuff in store for the future. This is just the start.
Yeah.
And we're glad that y'all are taking this journey with us. And thank you for being a part of the ride.
Buckle up, lock in, move over. It's a shared seed.
Peace.